Hi, welcome to our webinar today. We're here to talk about exporting from California and talking about the Alibaba.com's California Pavilion. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Jessica Chen. I'm a marketing manager here at Alibaba.com. I am zooming in from New York. Before we begin, we usually like to start with a poll just to get everyone warmed up and to get to know you. So let me start that up right now. All right. So first things first, we always like to know what you're looking to do on Alibaba.com. Are you looking to sell products, source products, both sell and source, or neither? This series of webinars that usually happens on Wednesdays, but today there's a Monday one, are usually geared towards selling on the platform. But it's nice to know if there are other people here too as well. So yeah. So I'm gonna end the poll and share results. So it looks like most of you guys are here to learn about sourcing products, which is interesting. Again, this webinar is mostly here to tell you what it's like to sell on the platform. It's particularly if you're like a business based in California. So maybe you'll learn more about how you can source as well. So finally, next, what kind of business are you? Do you consider yourself a manufacturer, a wholesale distributor, a retailer, or something else? These, as you can see, there's like a couple categories of different businesses. These businesses actually cover the kinds of businesses we usually see selling on our platform. Alibaba.com is a B2B platform, so a lot of our businesses are, for example, manufacturers trying to sell things they've manufactured to other businesses. All right, I'm gonna end poll. So it looks like 50-50 of you guys are retailers and other, which is interesting. Hopefully you can find information that's helpful to you in this webinar. And finally, what would you like from us? So what are you looking forward to learning about this session the most? So one first option, what benefits does the California Pavilion bring to B2B companies? How to reach international markets using Alibaba.com, why California B2B companies should get on the California Pavilion, and why B2B companies should consider selling online using Alibaba.com. So this question is a little bit more complicated, so I'll give you an extra 10 seconds. Yeah. Alrighty, and I'll pause the poll. There you go. So it looks like the three main things that people are interested are like the benefits for the California Pavilion, how to reach international markets, and why California businesses should get on the California Pavilion. All of these are topics I'll cover today, so hopefully this will be great for you. Okay. And now we're going to show like a brief video to introduce what Alibaba.com is to you. Hope you enjoy.
Unleash infinite business opportunities with Alibaba.com, the world's largest online B2B marketplace. With over 40 million active buyers, 300,000 daily inquiries, important business deals are being made around the world all the time using our platform. Best of all, we take 0% commission on your sales. By signing up as an Alibaba.com supplier, you keep the money you earn, every single cent. Now is the perfect time to sign up. Professional onboarding services can get you started faster and with less stress than ever. Take advantage of classic Alibaba.com features, such as attracting buyers from over 200 countries and regions to your online store, where they can reach out with inquiries about your products. There's also no need to worry about language barriers. We translate your store and messages into 15 languages so you can communicate with the world with ease. Proactively net orders by browsing and responding to sourcing requests on the Request for a Quotation or RFQ market. Any relationships you gain from reaching out to sourcers on the RFQ market are yours. Finally, attain exclusive data-driven insights and 24/7 customer support from our team right here in the USA. We'll help guide you to success using proprietary insight gained from our over 20 years in online B2B sales. Because of these features, Alibaba.com has become the wholesale B2B platform trusted by US suppliers. Grow with us no matter your business type. Now, it's easier than ever to start selling with our new flexible payment options. Let's make it easy to do business anywhere. Sell on Alibaba.com.
All right, hope that was informative. Now I'm gonna briefly go through the agenda items for today. So first, we're gonna have who we are to talk about what Alibaba.com is, especially in context of the larger Alibaba ecosystem. Two is what we offer, and then three, how companies can grow with Alibaba.com. Four, who our buyer base is, and then five, we're going to talk about 3 USA pavilions, including the California Pavilion, which is the star of this webinar. And finally, there's going to be the membership packages to tell you how you can take advantage of this great opportunity and program. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce, I think, my colleague to come talk about this. So welcome, Mattia.
Hi, Jessica. How's it going?
Been good.
Okay, welcome everyone to today's webinar. Let me share my screen, Jessica. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. So here we are today to talk about how we support Californian companies to export all over the world. So this webinar is dedicated for companies that are looking to sell on Alibaba.com. So if you're interested in buying on Alibaba.com, we have other teams that are in charge of supporting companies to source and buy from all over the world on Alibaba.com. During the webinar, if you have any questions, just please use the Q&A bottom here at the bottom of your screen, or you can also schedule a meeting directly with me and Matt and Brett by scanning the QR code that you can find on my right during the presentation. So who we are. Alibaba.com is part of Alibaba Group. We are the leading B2B e-commerce platform for global B2B trading. So we support companies to find buyers, importers, distributors, retailers from all over the world. We support companies in different ways, and during the webinars, we will discuss on how Alibaba.com can be your platform that will support the growth of your company if you're looking to expand your business here in the US or internationally in global markets. As I said, we are a business unit in Alibaba Group. We are dedicated to wholesale e-commerce, and we are a company listed in the New York Stock Exchange. Here you can find the different companies that Alibaba Group has today, from Tmall, that is the B2C in China, to Lazada, that is the B2C in Southeast Asia, to different companies like Alibaba Cloud, that support companies in clouding services, or Fliggy for tourist services. We have been around for 25 years. Alibaba.com was the first business unit created in 1999 to support Chinese companies to export all over the world. In 25 years, our company has grown a lot, and today we support global sellers to sell all over the world. I'm from Italy, and I started my journey in Alibaba.com by supporting Italian and European companies to sell on Alibaba.com. And last year, I joined the US team to support the growth of companies here in the US and in the Americas. So during the years, we have upgraded our platform. So I suggest you to take a look at our platform, to search for product that you can be interested in, for the product that you manufacture, for brands that are similar to yours. We support companies today in 75 countries and regions, from Asia, Europe, and here in the United States. In the United States, we have a team based in New York, one here in Los Angeles, and one in Sunnyvale in California. So if you're a company from California, we have actually 2 offices here in California that can support your company directly here in California if you have any question or any doubt. If you want to schedule a meeting with me, I remind you that you can scan the QR code here on my right, and we will be able to support you. As I mentioned, our platform has changed during the year. Just to give you some important dates, in 2018, our platform introduced a translation tool. So today, you can communicate in 19 different languages in our platform. 2 years ago, we have introduced new ways to interact with buyers, and I know that Matt will tell you more about these, like live streaming, TrueView, virtual reality showrooms. Last year, we have introduced new tools that are using artificial intelligence to support sellers to better create a storefront, the product listing, and also to interact with our buyers. Also, last year, before I came here in the United States, our company invested in the biggest B2B e-commerce platform in Europe. You're probably familiar with Europace. The company is called Visible. This is why it's important, because we have increased since last year the number of European buyers that are sourcing in our platform. So why we are the leading B2B e-commerce platform today is because of our numbers. As I mentioned, we have more than 40 million active buyers. When I say active buyers, it means that are buyers that have logged in our platform in the last 30 days. These buyers come from 200 countries and regions. We have more than 200,000 sellers in our platform, some from 75 countries that posted in our platform more than 200 million products. We are a platform dedicated to 5,900 categories. As I mentioned, our platform is translated in 19 languages. We are a B2B platform. So our sellers are usually manufacturers or brand owners that want to find new distributors, retailers, import agencies from all over the world. Today, we support thousands of US sellers to find distributors in different states here in the US, retailers here in the US, but also to expand and grow internationally. We offer digital sourcing tools. We offer, and Matt will tell you more about this part, a variety of products that can support your companies to create a B2B storefront that is very different from a B2C storefront. If you sell in other B2C platform, you will find that in B2B, the storefront needs more information like the certification, the time of delivery, the quantity. So if your company is interested to sell in bulk, Alibaba.com is the right platform for you. Why B2B is important? Because today it represents 6 times the B2C sales for a company, and is growing a lot. Think about Alibaba.com as a lead generator, as a trade show that can support your company to grow and find new leads from 200 countries and regions to expand your sales in a global scale. I will tell you more on what are our features, but now I want Matt to explain you how we support companies to grow on Alibaba.com. Matt, I give the floor to you.
Awesome. Let me just take over the screen share there. Cool. Yeah, so hi everyone. Thank you for joining today, and thank you, Mattia and Jessica, for that intro. Jumping in here, my name is Matthew Leopold. I lead Alibaba.com's partnerships team and am based out of our New York office. Over the past 3 years, working here at Alibaba, I've had the privilege to get to know a lot of US and international sellers. And today I'd like to share a few features and insights that highlight the many opportunities that US businesses can find while selling on Alibaba.com. So first off, our platform offers a suite of tools that help sellers connect with their buyers. I want to highlight a few of them here for you. Every seller, they'll get their own Alibaba.com storefront, and our team will assist with customized storefront setup, as well as the listing of products. And to drive buyer attention in a more passive manner, sellers can use our on-platform pay-per-click advertising tools called keyword advertising. And if a seller wants to be more proactive on the platform, they can visit our RFQ marketplace, where over 20,000 RFQs are posted every day. Also worth mentioning again here, as Mattia mentioned, our real-time translation tools, they cover 19 languages to better facilitate global connections that are made on the platform. And so the first step in your seller journey is typically creating your Alibaba.com storefront. We have team members that will help assist with it, and sellers here have an opportunity to customize their presence on Alibaba.com, extending their branding from their own websites and existing selling channels. Our team will assist with the uploading of your company's creatives to better broadcast who you are and what you offer to over 40 million monthly active buyers. And those buyers, as Mattia had mentioned, are from over 200 countries and regions. Your content is also translated into those 19 languages that we mentioned, and you have the ability to upload relevant certifications to highlight your business's credibility. And through the California Pavilion program, our team will also assist with the product upload process, where you will dictate specifics such as minimum order quantity, production timing, payment terms, product availability, and whether or not you offer any customization or OEM services. Worth noting, we have recently launched some exciting new AI-based tools to help you succeed on your seller journey on Alibaba.com. I have a quick video here on the next slide that features our new Smart Assistant tool that will better help with both selling and sourcing on our platform.
You're selling on Alibaba.com and you want to stand out, build trusted relationships, and stay ahead of market trends in a smarter way. Introducing Smart Assistant, our AI tool that leverages big data and sophisticated modeling techniques to support sellers like you who champion international trade. Here's how Smart Assistant puts your business management on autopilot. List your products and drive more traffic with better AI-generated product names, keywords, and descriptions. You can even use it to create professional images and videos.
Our handmade soy wax candle illuminates any occasion.
Communicate better and gain more potential customers with detailed buyer profiles backed by comprehensive market data, AI-aided responses to send to buyers, and a smarter RFQ marketplace that helps you find matching requests and auto-complete your bids. Optimize your products and spot market trends with product analysis and the latest market insights, so you're always one step ahead of the competition. Let Smart Assistant help co-pilot your business so you can manage product listings effortlessly, leverage market trends, grab business opportunities, and boost conversions. Sell the smart way with your Smart Assistant.
Yeah, so many of you had mentioned that you're interested in also sourcing on the platform, and Smart Assistant also has a side to it that is dedicated to the sourcing side of our platform, which can help you basically find the right manufacturer, put together basically the model, the CAD models and stuff like that in order to design and basically send that design to a preferred manufacturer. I encourage you to check those out. I think we have some videos on our YouTube channel that feature that side of Smart Assistant as well. And jumping back in, there are really two parallel approaches that you can take when growing your business on Alibaba.com. The more passive ways include using our on-platform pay-per-click advertising tools and ensuring that your product listings and overall storefront have the highest star ratings and product scores as possible. The more proactive options include utilizing our RFQ marketplace, participating in online events hosted by our platform, and engaging with our live streaming and other video-based promotion tools. So again, here with our Smart Assistant tool, you can leave the responses to buyer inquiries up to our AI tools, so you can devote more time to growing your business. The tools will handle a customized workflow that will direct buyer attention to answers to frequently asked questions about your products and services, as well as help move prospective buyers through the purchase funnel. If you want to be more proactive in terms of securing business opportunities, the best way to do that is utilizing our RFQ marketplace. Like I mentioned, buyers from all over the world publish their purchasing requests on our RFQ marketplace, totaling over 20,000 new posts per day. As you increase your storefront's rating and your product information scores, you'll basically increase your ability to access higher level buyers and higher level RFQs. Another way to actively engage potential buyers is through our live streaming tool, where sellers can engage with buyers to promote new product launches and answer questions in real time. Typically, we see this tool being utilized on our hybrid online, offline trade show events that we host. Again, for those that can't travel to the trade show itself, this is a great way for sellers to still reach those buyers that are staying at home and not able to travel to the event. We also hold a series of online events, trade shows, pavilions every year that sellers can elect to participate in to further promote their businesses to our active buyer community. TrueView that you'll see featured here is our social feed, where sellers can promote their trending products and keep buyers up to date with new product releases. We also have a feature for our sellers that allows them to give buyers a look into their manufacturing or production facility if they opt into the virtual reality showrooms. And twice a year, once in March and once in September, we host massive online sourcing events to help sellers promote their products to buyers and kick off the sourcing for key holiday seasons and consumer events in the West. So right now, we're actually in the middle of March Expo, which I'll go into a little bit more detail on the next slide with a quick video introducing that event. But these events, they occur every September and March and are designed to help buyers access the best prices on top-selling products in order to stock up for the key holiday seasons and consumer events. In addition to sales, buyers benefit from other perks, including one-click buying, country-specific supplying, no minimum order quantity restrictions, and discounted 10 to 15-day shipping. This promotion period runs the entire month of both September and March, which means that buyers have 30 full days to really take advantage of the discounts and other perks during the launch of the event. As a seller participating in these events, it not only gives you a chance to boost your sales, but also provides an opportunity to enhance the digital experience for your buyers, making your brand more memorable and accessible. Throughout the year, we also host industry-specific online trade shows to maximize a seller's exposure to a targeted buyer audience. Along with our online events, we also have our regional and category-specific pavilions, just like we're introducing here, our California Pavilion, which help also drive traffic to sellers that meet the requirements to enroll in these events. So here's the quick look at what March Expo is all about.
March Expo, Alibaba.com's annual new trends event, makes it easier than March Expo, Alibaba.com's annual new trends event, makes it easier than ever to test new products and find the new hit for your business. Unveil a new way of trading with Alibaba Guaranteed. A selection of products you can order directly with guaranteed fixed prices, including shipping, delivery by scheduled dates, and money back for order issues. Unleash new potential and discover product ideas from our most comprehensive selection of trends yet. Millions of new innovations, top search products on social media, and e-commerce hot sellers. All at your fingertips. Unlock new deals and boost your margin with up to a 50% markup potential for Alibaba guaranteed products. And get up to $15 off your first PayPal purchase on Alibaba.com. The March icon is your cue to spot March Expo deals. Or apply the new or March Expo filter when doing a search. Find your new hit with easy deals, new potential. Oh, and get up to $60 off with a coupon for Alibaba guaranteed products this March.
Yep, so that's kind of a look, especially for those that were interested in sourcing. Definitely check out our March Expo sellers and the products that they're listing, because again, lots of deals there, and could really help expedite the sourcing process for you. And once you begin jumping back to the seller side, once you begin engaging in global trade, you will start to better understand the global sourcing calendar and how to really structure your production timeline accordingly. Basically is an offset of the normal calendar by 2 to 3 months to account for the shipping and lead time needed to get the supply in time to meet specific high demand consumer events and holidays. And then jumping to seller operations, since I know many of you are interested in the sourcing side, I do still want to go through some of these key seller operations. There are really 3 ways to stand out in SEO on Alibaba.com. The first is your product showcase, which are products that appear on your storefront's homepage and receive priority in the search result rankings. The second are your top products, meaning those products with high evaluation and product information scores, again, that will also receive priority in the organic search result rankings. And lastly, your storefront star rating, which is a supplier performance metric that will also contribute to increasing the ranking of your product listings. We also have a variety of on-platform SEM tools that sellers can utilize to accelerate their visibility on the platform. And I'll dive into a few of those on the next slide. And lastly, here you'll see the My Alibaba Analytics dashboard. And this is really to track marketing campaigns as well as storefront impressions, inquiries, and overall business growth on Alibaba.com. Your My Alibaba dashboard will also provide you with tips and guidance for how to further rank up your products and your overall storefront performance. And diving a little bit deeper into those SEM tools on Alibaba, you'll find 3 main types of ad placements. So sponsored brand ads occupy the top banner of the search page above the results and are a great way to show off your brand or featured capabilities, as well as like new or featured product launches. Next, at the top of the search results, and they're kind of my favorite Alibaba.com advertising tool, are the premium sponsored ads. Premium sponsored ads are unique to Alibaba.com, and they allow you to book a keyword for a whole year, which will basically allow you to appear at the top search result above all the other search results on the search page. And once you book that keyword, no other seller can reserve that keyword. You are the only seller that can own this keyword for the duration of the year-long booking, and it is a great way to jump to the top of the search results, even as a brand new seller. And lastly, we have our keyword advertising campaigns, which are pay-per-click campaigns that can either be customized for a more manual approach, or you can opt into our smart marketing AI tool, which is basically a more along the lines of kind of set and forget, with our algorithm really taking the reins on tweaking and setting the campaign keywords and bidding to generate you more leads over a specific period of time. And in terms of what kind of the seller journey looks like on Alibaba.com, keep in mind we are a B2B platform. So just like B2B trade shows, it takes some time to establish yourself and gain traction. The first few months alone will be all about getting your storefront and product set up and customized to fit your needs and your business flow. The next phases involve setting up on-platform campaigns to accelerate traffic coming in, as well as learning how to respond to, filter out, and fulfill order inquiries that are sent by interested buyers. And as you begin to master the platform, you will learn how to maximize your product's information scores to rank up in organic search, as well as how to engage in the many online opportunities we host to promote seller storefronts and their products. And for those brands or businesses that are concerned with other sellers counterfeiting their products in Alibaba.com, I lastly wanted to mention our IP protection platform. Several years back, when counterfeits were at an all-time high, we launched our IPP platform. And this is really where businesses can register their brands, their trademarks, and their products and basically have our algorithms scan our various platforms. Think Alibaba.com, Tmall, Taobao, 1688, and the many others that we have under the Alibaba Group umbrella. And when a violation is detected, it will automatically delist those offending products and remove that seller from the platform. Since launching this platform several years back, we've been globally recognized for our efforts in policing online counterfeits. And I think that's all my time for today. I'm going to hand it back over to Mattia, who will explain more about the buyers on our platform.
Thanks, Matt, and thanks for the presentation. Let's recap a few things before talking about who are our buyers. First of all, you have understood that we are a B2B platform. So we support your company to find buyers, importers, distributors, retailers from 200 countries and regions or here in the US. We have also seen that in B2B, doing sales, it takes time. So you will need to create a storefront on Alibaba.com, post your products, and our account management team will support you during this journey. And Brett will tell you more in a way that your store can be easily found, but also has big information that our buyers request when they're sourcing for product. So, for example, you will need to emphasize the certification that your company has all the information regarding the products, like ingredients, how this product is manufactured, what kind of support your companies will give to a buyer, retailer that is interested to sell to the final consumer your products. We have also seen that our platform is a zero commission platform. So Alibaba.com does not take any commissions on your sales. Why? Because your deal with the buyer is done outside the platform. So your company will be in charge of negotiating with the buyer, thanks also to our smart assistants and so on. We will need to negotiate the logistic terms, the payment terms, the contract, and so on, because the actual business is done outside our platform. We are more than a lead generator platform. We have a leading B2B e-commerce platform where your company can grow in different markets by finding qualified leads of buyers from 200 countries and regions. As I mentioned, we have more than 40 million active buyers in our platform. So why it is important for your company to grow with Alibaba.com? Our platform is designed to meet the buyer's journey. So that's why Matt introduced you the storefront, the product listing at the beginning of his presentation. After that, you will interact with our buyers. You can answer, thanks to our smart assistants, to the inquiries that our buyers will send to you directly, or you can answer to a request for quotation that buyer posts on a daily basis in our platform. In different categories, buyers post requests for quotation. So you will be able to access our RFQ marketplace and filter these inquiries. You can also download our Alibaba Seller app, so you will be notified if some buyers will post requests for quotation for products similar to yours. As I mentioned, the negotiation and the purchase is done outside our platform. So our team, Brett will tell you more about this, will support you during this journey to improve your ranking in our platform. So buyers will immediately find your products and your company on Alibaba.com, but you will have to make sure that your products are attractive, not only based on the price, but as I mentioned, you will need to describe your products, the way you support retailers and buyers to market these products. For example, you will have to emphasize in how many countries you are selling, or to what kind of retailers, distributors. Also, at the beginning, we will support you to understand if your products are searched on Alibaba.com. We call this phase a discovery phase. So when you enter, where you will, if you're interested in Alibaba.com, please schedule a meeting with us, and we will go through our data to understand if your product, your company, has a real and concrete possibility to sell on Alibaba.com. Why? Because as a leading B2B e-commerce platform, we are not interested to onboard every seller from everywhere in the world. We are interested to onboard sellers that have a concrete possibility to grow in our platform and to renew the membership after 1 year. Yes, because we are a no commission-based platform. So to onboard on Alibaba.com, your company will have to buy a membership, and Brett will tell you more about the cost and what this includes. But also during the year, to improve your ranking and to be found by buyers, as Matt mentioned, you will need to advertise your products and your company on Alibaba.com through our TWA advertising tools, to our sponsor brands ads, or different tools that our account management team will discuss with you during your performance review. Why we are interested to US companies right now? Because as you know, the buyer's behavior has changed after the pandemic and in recent years. So today, buyers, especially from Western countries, they're looking for shorter and dynamic sales cycles. They are looking for digital interaction that are easy and in different languages. Matt told you about our smart assistants. We're looking for companies that follow an omni-channel strategy. So in your storefront, in your product listing, it will be very useful to underline if you're already selling in other B2C e-commerce platform, but also to retailers, or if you export in different countries, or also if you participate to different trade shows. Also, we're looking for companies that here in the US can give a real-time information to our buyers. It's crucial for your company to answer in a 24 hours range to the inquiries of our buyers. But why Alibaba.com is growing and our buyer community is getting larger and larger, and B2B e-commerce platform, not only Alibaba.com, they are booming all over the world. Because we are living in a world with complex value chains. We are here in North America, we are talking about nearshoring with Mexico and Latin American countries. We are also a platform with a vast global product catalog. As I mentioned, we cover 5,900 categories. So that's why we have buyers from and brands that are sourcing on our platform. We are a platform that gives speed because thanks to our live streaming, live feeds, trade shows, online trade shows, companies can interact in different ways with buyers all over the world. Also, as I mentioned, we have a zero commission on every sale you will do in our platform. And also buyers today are shifting towards a digital procurement. So our buyers team is supporting major US procurement offices to search on Alibaba.com in a digital way. We have 5 levels of buyers in Alibaba.com. So you will be able to understand who you are selling to. A standard buyer is a buyer that just wants to buy in bulk. It can be also a family that wants to stock some products for the holidays or for the years, but you will know that these buyers is a level 0 buyer for us. And then we have other different buyers from silver that are companies that have submitted a business verification. So our companies that send us the company certificate and are already using our platform. From gold to platinum to pro buyers are companies, buyers that are posting requests for quotation, they're sending inquiries, but also they have received positive feedbacks from our sellers. Also, buyers with a pro buyer status, they have used our trade assurance tools, and I will be more than happy to explain how these work during how one-to-one. Our platform is not the platform to sell to China. So if your company is interested to sell to China, our business unit can support you. But it really depends on the category of your company, because there are some categories in Alibaba.com that are sold in China. For example, whiskey, for example, fashion items. But usually our platform is the platform to sell to these countries. I've posted here 19 countries. As you can see, the first country of origin for our buyers are the United States, followed by India, Canada, Latin American countries, European countries. But during our one-to-one meeting, we can deep dive based on your product, on your category, where the buyers are coming from. So it's very interesting to use the data to actually support your companies, to understand also new market, also to support your distributor in different countries. Because with your account, we will give you 5 sub-accounts, and you will be able to support distributors that your company has already in other countries to find leads in those specific markets. So our buyer community they go from micro buyers to large buyers. We have, as I mentioned, 5 levels of buyers, but in terms of numbers, these are also our types of buyer community. So from manufacturer to retailers to distributor to trading company to buying offices and broker. Why manufacturer? Because there are many manufacturers that are looking to buy machineries, packaging, and so on, or supplies. Retailers that are looking for brands, private label products, distributors that are looking to distribute different products from other countries or other states in the market, trading company, and buyer office. In our platform, also, as I mentioned, OEM, ODM producers, manufacturers are also very interesting because buyers are looking not only for standardized products, but also for customized products. We are here today to discuss about the California Pavilion. The California Pavilion is part of our strategy to enhance some states here in the US and some categories. Here in the US, we have 3 pavilions that are being promoted right now: the New York Pavilion, the California Pavilion, and the Beauty from US, because we found that there are many buyers from different countries that are looking for products and categories that are manufactured or are in the beauty industry. So thanks to these pavilions, your company can join Alibaba.com, but also can benefit of additional marketing exposure that the pavilions will provide. Your company will be promoted globally on Alibaba.com, but also will benefit of this additional marketing exposure. So thanks to this initiative, your company will benefit of onboarding excellence. Our account management team based here in California can support your company to onboard and to post your product, but also will evaluate your performance during the subscription. Also, we will promote the pavilions. As I mentioned, this is just an additional marketing support to the companies based in California. We will promote the California Pavilion to selected buyers community all over the world, and you will also access to market reports. So if you're interested, these are how to be part in this project. You can schedule a meeting directly with us, or you can fill out the form here by scanning the QR code, and we will support the companies that are interested in onboarding. If you have any question, as I mentioned, feel free to schedule a meeting directly with me or post your question here in the Q&A box at the bottom of the screen. Now let's deep dive on the membership package and how to onboard in this project, the California Pavilion on Alibaba.com. And I leave it to Brett here in Los Angeles. Brett, I leave it to you.
All right, that sounds good. Appreciate it, Mattia. Hi, everyone. My name is Brett Ducker. I'm with the Alibaba.com USA Supplier Service Team. Basically, we're responsible for assisting the supplier from business verification all the way through onboarding and beyond. So right now, we'll start talking about the membership packages. So let's take a look at the next slide. All right, so the membership packages, it depends on what exactly, we have different membership options, but for the Pavilion, what we're looking at is the standard yearly membership package, which includes access to this Pavilion. You get $500 in free keyword advertising spend, which is a really great benefit to start your account off with. You have unlimited product listings, storefront, free performance reports. Basically, once you finish your payment, you start the business verification process, and then we touch base with you to start collecting all the information needed for onboarding, for your product listings, for your storefront. So we get you set up and running as soon as possible. So we'll go on to the next slide. All right. So to tell you a little bit more about the onboarding service, it includes 50 free product listings. So we'll help you create up to 50 free product listings. If you have more products than that, then we can create more product listings for you for a charge, or we can teach you how to upload and create a product listing by yourself. We also help you set up the storefront, go from basically the default storefront setting to something that looks really nice, really represents your company and presents your capabilities well. You'll also get email, WhatsApp support from the local USA service team, and then there's also 24/7 customer support via the chat tool on the platform. You also get access to the Alibaba.com seller training e-courses. So if you have any questions, you're free to reach out to the local team at any time. You can also attend our bi-weekly training courses and get connected with the head of account management, Chad Michael Rader, for his feedback. All right, we'll go on to the next slide. All right, and basically what you see on the screen right now just covers all of the other benefits that you get with this package. So you get access to trade assurance, which lets you accept orders on the platform from US buyers and process the orders, the financial transaction through the platform. So basically it protects the buyer, it protects you, the seller, for any of your transactions between US buyers and US sellers on the platform. The other important thing to note here is we have lots of marketing features. It was mentioned earlier in the presentation by Matt. Basically, what these let you do is we give you a whole bunch of advertising options. If you'd like to advertise on the platform, we can basically put together like a customized list of all of your hot search terms for your products and then show you the different advertising options available if your product listings aren't on the first page when you start or when we have this conversation, and we can show you how to get on the first page through different advertising options. All right, we'll go on to the next slide. All right, so the requirements to join it. Again, it would be the annual standard package, which is $3,488. This, again, includes $500 in free keyword advertising spend. So it's a really great deal. It's the only way you can get that free advertising spend included in your package. For business verification, it's a simple and straightforward process. Basically, what you have to do is just prove you're a registered business, provide proof of address documents, provide proof of bank ownership documents, and then provide proof that the person opening the account is a legal representative of the business. So you can see basically what I just said on the screen here. When you submit business verification on the business verification page, it's a really simple step-by-step process. It also gives you some different examples of what type of documents you can submit. And if you run into any trouble while you're submitting your business verification, you can reach out to the local team. We'll get on a phone call with you or a video call with you and walk you through the process until it's completed. We'll go to the next slide. All right, so how do you start? The first thing to do is to go to that link. So Jessica, if you would please share that link into the chat right now. That link will bring you to our Alibaba.com USA supplier page where you can purchase the membership. Remember, in order to get all of the benefits that we've been discussing during this webinar today, you need to purchase the standard yearly membership. So once you click on a membership, click on that link, it'll bring you to an option to create your own account. So create your account. Just a reminder to everyone, if you are already a buyer on Alibaba.com, we highly recommend to create a separate account for your seller account. So when you get to step 2, if you already have a buyer account, create a new account for your seller account, then proceed to step 3, which is payment. We'll go to the next slide. All right, so then step 4, once you make payment, you'll receive a system email for submitting your business verification. So just click on that link. It'll bring you to the business verification page where you can fill out all that information. If you don't do it immediately, then we'll send you a follow-up email and text message and call just reminding you on day 2 or day 3 that you have to complete your business verification. So then we'll get to step 5. Once business verification has been submitted, you'll again receive an email and a message from the local team saying we've received your business verification submission, and we'll give you a link to the onboarding materials. So if you want to get started preparing your materials, you can start then. Once you pass business verification, you'll get another message from us that includes that same link. So if you don't get a head start before your business verification is completed, then you'll get the same information once it's completed. You can start your onboarding materials and we can get you onboarded as fast as possible. All right, and I think that ends it for me. I'm going to hand it back to Jessica and Mattia.
Hello. Thank you so much for your presentations, guys. Okay, so let's go into like a Q&A session. I think there's one question on here and says that David says that on the site it says the standard membership is $2,888. Does that not give you access to the pavilion?
Let me go to the website. So I show you. Let me share my screen. Jessica, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, basically this is the California Pavilion page. So you will be able to access the California Pavilion, that as I mentioned is just an additional marketing exposure for your company that are here based in California. So you will be able to benefit of the California Pavilion special, the onboarding excellence, and ongoing support. Basically, as I mentioned, you can enroll by filling out this form. And we will get back to you. Also, if you want, you can schedule a meeting here. What about pricing? As we mentioned, the pricing is this one. So when you select a plan here, it will go directly here. So here, because I already registered, you have to select the annual. And the total, as I mentioned, is 2,888 because we have a 30%, 43% off discount on our standard pricing. So you are correct. The standard price is 2,888 because we have already applied the 33% discount on the offer.
I think David was also curious what's the difference, like if you just sign up for the standard package, does it automatically mean that you will qualify for the California?
Yes, you will qualify directly for the California Pavilion.
But do they have to sign up through you, or just can they sign up through like the pricing page?
We recommend you to schedule a meeting with us so we understand if your company, your product is right for Alibaba.com. We go through the discovery phase, that as I mentioned, and then we can, but if you already think or you already know that your company can onboard on Alibaba.com, you just select the plan and make the payment online. I usually recommend to have a call before that.
Okay, so I hope that answers your question, David. Does anyone else have any questions before we end the session for today? If not, then I think we might be good.
Okay. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks,
Okay.
Jessica. Thanks, Frank. Thanks, Matt.